Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy GaminWitTyreezy. Today we're going to be discussing tier 1 and tier 2 or S tier and A tier assassins. Before I get into that though, please I want to say Merry Christmas to you guys. I hope your Christmas week is going fabulous. Again, I hope everyone's getting everything they wish for from Papa Santa and Mama Santa. And yeah, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to your boy. And again, I appreciate all the support. And yeah, let's get into it. Like I said, we're going to be discussing both the S tier and the A tier assassins. The reason with that being is because first of all, like the best assassins, there are only two of them, and they're obviously Shadow and Light. Um, yeah, let's get right into it. First, we're going to be discussing Ramel. Um, Yeah, we already know and Shadow Heroes are disgustingly overpowered. Yeah, this guy's gonna obviously provide you with CC, immortality, self-heal, energy. He has AoE, and he has good self buffs. Yeah, dude, let's just get into it. You're gonna read how ridiculous his abilities are. Ramel uses light blades on nearby targets, dealing 480% of attack damage, increasing his own attack speed by 10%, and attaching an invincible buff on himself for 2 seconds. Yeah, it gets more disgusting than this, guys. It doesn't just end there, but yeah, let's look at the level 2 and level 3. Your damage increases to 640, and then at level 3, 880, and then the attack speed buffs from level 2 and 3 are 20 and 30, and then the duration of your invincibility or invincible buff is 3 and 4. And 4 seconds is a very, very long time to be invincible, especially if you're an assassin like this. Doing that much damage and having invincibility is just disgusting. Then we have a dazzle attack. Ramel chops the targets 4 times in a row. Each attack deals 45% of his attack damage and restores his own HP by 12% and attack and 20 energy points. And 40% chance to stun the target for 1 second. Again, I don't know how many times I have to say it, but light heroes are disgusting. This guy is going to be honestly, I can't say he's better than Gar. I think they're both quite disgusting. We're gonna get into Gar next. He's a shadow. It all depends on which ones you can get the most duplicates of, because that's gonna obviously be more beneficial for you, and they're gonna be doing tons of damage. Level 2, level 3, damage is increases 68%, and then level 3, 105. The health restore is at 25 at level 2, level 3, 35, and then the stun chance is at I forgot. I'm sorry. He gets energy points too, 30 at level 2 and 45 at level 3. And on top of that, he has a 70% chance to stun at level 2 for 2 seconds and a 100% guaranteed stun at level 3 for 3 seconds. Holy shit. Okay. Then we have Thunder Power. He gets attack, crit rate, and attack speed. So yeah, this guy is going to be attacking hella fast and getting tons of crits. I don't even. There's not much else I could say about this hero. It's definitely disgusting in a good way, and he also looks super cool. Um, and then last but not least, we have Hyper Electric Charge. With every crit hit, Ramel triggers his attack is increased by 3%, attack speed is increased by 5%, and it stacks up to 3 times for 6 seconds. And level 2, it's 10% attack and I'm sorry, 6% attack and 10% attack speed. Level 3, attack damage is at 10, and then the attack speed is at 15. Um, yeah, at least they didn't make him super overpowered and increase the duration of the effect to like 10 seconds at level 3. So, I mean, that's a plus. But yeah, this guy's definitely S tier. You definitely want him on your team if you get duplicates of him. Like I say, with all light and shadows, good luck getting duplicates because it's very, very expensive and hard to get. Yeah, then we have Gar. He's also the assassin of the shadows. He is as well equally, or if not, I can't even say which one's better. It all depends on your team composition, but they're both going to get the job done for sure. Garth summons the power of dark crystals, dealing 480% of his attack damage to enemies around, reducing enemies' energy by 150, which is huge, and reducing enemies' energy acquiring speed by 40%. So not only is he going to reduce everyone's energy, he's also going to stop their energy from replenishing at normal rates. He's going to decrease it by 40% for 3 seconds. Holy hell. And at level 2, he takes 300 and stops it for 70% for 4 seconds. And at level 3, 400. And you're not gaining any energy at level 3 because he's taking it down by 100%. And that's for 5 seconds. So no wonder I'm hard stuck at the chapter I'm hard stuck at. Blade Bayonet is disgustingly overpowered. Holy hell. Refraction Blade. Gar throws a Hell Sickle at enemies, causing 240% of attack damage and restoring Gar's HP by 70% of attack. Oh my lord. Target numbers increases to 2 and damage is increased to 320 and he restores 100% of his attack. Damage is increased to 480% at level 3. Attack health restoration increases to 150 of attack and increases own attack speed by 15%. Oh my lord. After casting the skill. Holy crap. Then we have Wind Spirit. Yeah, this guy is crazy. The only downside or the difference between him and Ramel is Ramel offers you CC, where this guy does not offer you any CC at all. Ramel is also going to be a little, I guess, a little tankier because he has the stuns and healing, but also this Gar has healing too. But I think the best part about him is he gets an invincible effect when taking damage, during which the enemies can't target him for 3 seconds. The cooldown lasts for 10 seconds, so he can constantly do this, which is disgusting. At level 2, he's immune to taunts. The cooldown of invincible is reduced to 8% or 8 seconds, and then the invincible effect lasts to 4 seconds at level 3, which isn't too crazy, but you definitely like to see the effect of the cooldown reduced by a little bit when you level it up, which is awesome. Yeah, definitely both S tier. It all depends on really which duplicates you can get. Honestly, I don't even think it matters what composition you're running. They're gonna do tons of damage. Yeah, they're both good. Only real huge difference is Ramel's gonna have that CC, that stun, where Guard doesn't really doesn't give you any CC at all, but he's gonna reduce the amount of energy the enemy or your opponents can gather, which is very huge. But yeah, it all depends on what you need for your team. If you need CC, go with Ramel. If you just need raw damage, go with Gar. But honestly, I think Ramel is a takes the lead over Gar. Both S tier, but I'd rather have Ramel because of the stuns. Um, and just overall, his abilities just do so much for him, which is just crazy. Um, yeah, let's go over to the tier 2 heroes now. Obviously, we already know who we're going to discuss. Terrence off rip. Terrence is amazing. I hate to see everyone besides me have Terrence 9 stars, 8 stars, 10 stars, 11. It just hurts my soul, man, because I draw so many times and I rarely ever get Terrence. I love to sub out my Bali for Terrence. Um, but yeah, I just don't get him as much. I actually drew him today, which was crazy because I was like, man, I would really like a Terrence, and I was doing a drawing earlier today, and I got him. So yeah, let's get into his abilities. We have Deadly Cyclotron. Terrence waves his Battle Blaze, dealing damage of 320% of attack to 3 random enemies around him and dodging damage up to 3 times within 5 seconds. This move is amazing. There's not much to be said. It's amazing. He always hits more than one enemy with it, especially if they have huge people in the back line, whether it's assassins or mages or rangers. It doesn't matter because usually enemies or opponents in the chapters or even in arena, they always have assassins and rangers or melees. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or mages, I'm sorry, in the back line. So it's like no matter what, you could get Terrence to attack the assassin and the back line, whether it's a mage or a priest or a ranger. So yeah, he's just so good. He gets shields. But yeah, let's go ahead and finish discussing him. He's definitely your number one priority on the tier 2 list. He's gonna be A tier. Yeah, he's your go-to man. If you can get duplicates of him, you are in good hands. He's definitely gonna carry you super super hard and super far. Level 2, damage is increased to 560. Dodging damage is increased to 6 times, and he clears all debuffs, casting Deadly Cyclotron after casting it, which is awesome. So if he has any debuffs on him, he's going to erase that too, and it's at level 2, so you don't have to put in too much resources to get that good effect there. And then level 3, the damage is increases 720%, and dodging damage is increased to 8 times. Amazing, just amazing. Then we have duel. Terrence uses elf darts to attack the enemies with the highest attack, dealing 40% of attack damage every zero point 0.5 seconds for 3 seconds. Again, amazing. Usually the highest damage dealers are rangers. Honestly, it all the ranges. So let me retract that statement. But the good thing is he's going to be attacking the enemy's most powerful champion or hero, which is amazing. Yeah, the level 2 continuous damage increased to 53% and restores his HP by 15% of attack every zero point 0.5 seconds. Amazing. So he's going to provide you with a little bit of tankiness. He has that healing and he has damage. That's why I say he is amazing. If you can get duplicates of him, you're in good hands. Continuous damage increased to 67% and restores HP by 25% of attack every 0 point 0.5 seconds. Then we have the gift of the hunting. His attack and damage reduction is increased, which is amazing. That just threw me off. It's like attack here and then it's damage here. So I was like, what? But yeah, not much to go through with that one. It's quite obvious. Then we have his last ability, Hunter's Intuition. When Terrence's HP is below 30%, grants him a shield equal to 10% of his max HP and restores his HP by 10% of his max HP. Triggers only once a game or a match. But still, with his first ability restoring his HP at level 2, and then you have a shield, it's like this guy's god tier, bro. Like, he's a little more obtainable than obviously Ramel and Gar, and he's just a simple forest hero. So yeah, get lucky, pray to the RNG guys that you get him in pools, and you'll be in good shape. Level 3, the shields increased to 20%, health restored to 15%, and his attack will be increased by 10%, and attack speed will be increased by 10% for 8 seconds. Godlike, bro, godlike. Shield strength is increased to 25%. His health restored 25%, 15% attack, and 15% attack speed. Godlike. Again, if we were just doing just ignore the first 2 people. This is the man. Terrence is the guy. He's that guy. You need him on your team. The only bad part is getting duplicates. He's like trying to get Lionels in draws almost. I swear he has like a 5% chance to get drawn. It's so disgusting. But yeah, he's amazing. We're gonna go over to Sota. He's gonna be number 2 on the tier list. Sota is amazing as well. I really really like him. Again, just getting duplicates of him is just hard as hell. Yeah, let's go to his abilities. We have Raging Gale Slash. Sota swiftly swings the weapon in his hand and deals 6 continuous attacks on current targets, dealing 560 damage, attack damage in total, and reducing the target's energy by 30 each hit. So he has similar to a Gar ability. Level 2, the damage is increased to 720 of attack, and energy reduction to enemies of each hit is increased to 50. Also stuns enemy for 3 seconds. My lord, he gets to stun too. He gets some CC. That's the only difference between him and Terrence is the CC. Obviously, Terrence doesn't have any CC, but Terrence has that survivability, bro. That tankiness, that healing, like that's amazing. That's what separates them two right there. The tankiness, the healing, the shields. If you need CC though, Sota is gonna be your man. Sota. Yeah, let's go to his next one. He has jump slash. Sota jumps up and slashes the target, dealing 240% attack damage. The crit rate of his attack is increased by 10%. Damage increased to 320 at level 2. Crit rate increased to 20%. Damage is increased to 400%. Bonus crit rate 30%. Awesome. And he has tenacity. His attack. Why does it say attack for this one and then damage for Terrence? That's just so weird. But okay, I guess damage is overall and attack is just attack damage. I don't know that. I'll leave that to be discussed in the comments, I guess. And then ninjutsu. With every crit hit, Sota triggers his attack increase by Sota triggers his attack increases by 2% for 4 seconds, stacks up to 5 times. You love to see that. Yeah, 5 times 2, that's 10%. 4, that's 20%. 6, that's 30% for 6 seconds. Amazing. Not much else to say about him. If you can get duplicates of him, yes, sirski. And then last but not least, I have the Mighty Bally. I like this guy. I was able to get him to 11 stars or 10 stars. Where is he? Am I blind? Yeah, I am blind. Yeah, we'll just read his things. He's cool. He's definitely a lot weaker than the other two. He doesn't provide you with any CC or support. So that's the bad thing about him. He's just straight raw damage. But definitely Terrence and Sota does way more damage than him. So just keep that in mind. If you're unable to get duplicates of him, but you're getting duplicates of Bali, you'll still be in good shape. Like I said, he's carried me through the chapter we're on now. So yeah, Bali deals 320% of attack damage to current targets. Deals crit damage when the target's HP is below 50%. Bali restores 10% of his own HP after casting Bloody Shadow. Damage is increased to 400%, and he restores 20% of his HP. Damage increased to 560. Health restored 30%. Then we have Bloodlust. Bali summons vampire bats around the enemies with the lowest HP, dealing 20% damage every 0.5 seconds. Leech effect increased by 5% for 5 seconds. The damage every second stays the same, but the damage is increased to 40%. Leech of life increases to 10%. Level 3, the life leech is increased to 15%, and the damage is increased to 50. We have fortitude, his crit rate increase, HP increase, armor penetration increase, and attack percent increase, which is amazing. He has this is the most the most stat buffs I've seen on any hero. He has 4. It's typically 3 or 2 with some guys, but you typically see 3. Bali has 4, which is cool. Yeah, there's not much else to say about that. Then we have Blood Sifting. When the battle begins, Bali receives energy. Quite simple. Level 2, 300. Level 3, 450. Yeah, it's not much else to discuss with Bali. Again, if we're just discussing the tier 2 people, obviously, if you get Terrence, Terrence is going to provide you with the damage. He's going to provide you with the damage, tankiness, healing. Sota, he's going to provide you with damage and the support, but more importantly, he's going to give you that CC because he has stuns. That's what separates him from Terrence. Terrence is more of like healing, damage, but he's also tanky because he gets shields, he heals himself, which allows him to stay alive longer. Unfortunately, that's the downside to Sota and Bali. They are very, very squishy because they don't actually have tons of survivability. Like with Bally, he heals himself a lot, but he's still super squishy, so the healing doesn't really do too much for him. The reason why Terrence is the best out of the three is because he gets shields, he increases his dodge, and also he gets that health. And he can constantly do that because his ability, one of his abilities. So yeah, not much else to say or discuss in this video. The tier 3 is really not worth mentioning. Yeah, that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Hopefully I was able to inform you guys on which assassins to be playing or looking out for. If you guys enjoyed the video, like the video, subscribe to your boy, and have a Merry Christmas. I'm out, guys. Peace.